ladies and gentlemen, and as always, thank you for watching. It's a very, very busy day today. I've got Raymond out in the Western Star already, and we've got another call for one of our good customers with a Kenworth box truck that's loaded pretty heavy. It's too much for our 4024, so since Western Star's already out, I'll have to take this to go pick him up. The shop is full. I'm not complaining, it's good. Just a lot going on. So anyway, nobody's hurt. This is just a standard tow, but a standard tow can still be dangerous, especially out on the interstate. We'll see you when we get there. Okay, so we're here. Thankfully, it is on exit ramp, not out on the interstate. That makes things a lot safer. This driver actually happens to be my cousin. Down before I go back. Yo, Ronnie!
A little easier place to load up. I can move it. We can pull over that flat parking lot or something. It's up to you.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good. What's wrong with it?
D-rate.
Just went into D-rate?
Yeah. I'm sure it's that regen system.
Typical. Yep.
It's a constant problem every couple of months.
Well, at least you made it up here on the shoulder instead of out on the interstate.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna have enough stretch to grab it. I'm gonna have to come back a little bit. The camera's deceiving.
Yeah.
one that called earlier?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah. You Ron?
Yes, I'm Ron.
I'm Sammy, yeah.
Hi.
Hey, I was thinking since you're already here, can you swing by?
Swing by and look at it?
And look at it and then determine.
Yep. Let me get hooked up to him and I'll go over and look at it whenever we get hooked up, all right? Leave that under there for now. Does this have an idle timer? Will it shut off? I'll leave it running so it keeps the air built up. That way I don't have to tie into it.
Yeah.
I still got to pull the shaft though. Watch your back, Rodney. Turn the toolbox lights on and it puts my door flashers on. we go. That'll work. I'll turn the red and blues off. Remind me to turn the red and blues off before we take off.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be glad when I get my new truck.
What are you getting?
Not sure yet.
Oh.
So he's getting pissed on it already. So.
Well, that's good.
I'll be waiting by the truck over there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll get this.
There it is.
That was the problem. Got it.
Under it, or strap on it, myself out from under it. There she goes. When it drops, it'll swing over this way. Just like that. So I'll put my foot against it. Alright, anybody that's watched my videos for long enough should know that there's one more important thing I got to do. After I get my stuff put up here, one more very, very, very important thing I got to do. Two actually, but one that I'm thinking of right now. Anybody guess?
No one coming on.
All right. don't look good.
Like that on both sides.
If you haven't figured it out yet, safety chains. Into the throat of the hook, not towards the tip. All right, we'll do a walk around, turn the red and blue lights off on the light bar, and we'll go over and take a look at this other gentleman's truck that called earlier. He's got a hub that came completely off of the tractor. Tires, wheels, hub, all of it. You doing all right, sir? You doing all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just checking a wire on my air conditioner.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yep. Just did that on the walk around. Good to go. Been out in the woods yet, any?
No, not at all.
I went
Here on this thing.
right down there. There you go.
Underneath the seat.
I went Monday afternoon late. Didn't see anything other than squirrels.
Yeah.
I thought the cold front would get them moving, but I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up this weekend. I got some feed, corn, stuff like that, and I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit down and set my camera up, see if I can get some pictures.
You start seeing or not?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Neither me nor Dad. Dad used to, and he went like 3 seasons there, stuck deer.
Yeah.
Never could find him.
Oh, that
And
stinks.
after that, he was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
He said, I ain't doing it anymore.
I don't like injuring an animal either. Alright, let me go take a look at this real quick. I'm thinking that he's going to be done for.
When he said his tire and all come off, I was thinking, oh, they're just lug nuts or something sheared and broken.
No,
there's a whole axle and everything come apart.
The axle nuts came off, and the whole hub, and even the axle shaft is still on it. That's surprising.
I bet that was interesting if he was behind it and see come flying off a truck and go roaring out into the center median.
Well, one of the troopers that I know called me last night and sent me a picture of it and said, Rod, what do you think? It was dark. It was about 9, 10 o'clock, something like that. I said, is that on the trailer or on the truck? He said, it's on the truck. I said, well, it's not good. I said, if he's on the interstate, he might be able to lock the power divider in and get him up to an exit, you know, just to get him off the side of the road. I said, but if it's on the truck and the trailer's loaded, we can't tow it like that. I mean, you're going to have to tow it from the back to prevent any further damage to it. So I can't believe he found the tires and wheels and rolled them all the way up here, because it happened down at the 114.
Yeah, he said it was down there just past the rest area.
Wow. Unless he had somebody help him or something, I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
That's a long way to go for that. Of course, he saved a lot of money by saving the tires and wheels too.
Yeah.
So are you going to hang with it while we see if it's a regen issue?
So I got to call Walsh real quick, let him know we're leaving. Find out what we need to do. Hey, we're leaving, getting ready to get back on interstate, heading south. What's the game plan? Okay, that's what Ron was wanting to know, is if I'm hanging out till they regen it or what's going on with that. So, okay, he said basically just once we get back down there, find out what exactly is going to happen with it, what y'all are going to do, and then let him know from there. Okay.
Skinless deer or an albino deer? Or what the heck is that?
I don't know what that is. It's hard to tell. Just looking through that grass. Could have been a dead deer that's been laying there long enough and the hairs come off of it.
Normally they get eaten by then though. Coyotes and buzzards and every other scavenger usually picks them clean. Well, at least didn't crash, didn't hurt nobody.
Right.
You have anything like medical oxygen on, going to hospitals or anything?
Yeah, it's all industrial today.
It's all good then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. Hopefully we can get it turned around, and all it is need to regen. Does I don't remember, does this one take DEF fluid or something? But it's pre-DEF, okay.
Yeah, it's a
Just
little year span where it was regen system and no
Yep.
death.
just got the EGR and all that, EGR cooler, no DEF, which that's better than the newer system with the DEF in my opinion. But
I knew it was a matter of time before this thing went down again, because it's been flashing the exhaust temp light at me off and on.
so it's been trying to regen.
I guess.
Maybe.
I don't know. And,
What about your pre-trip this morning? Did you check the oil? Did it look milky at all?
no, it's not.
No milk? Okay. All right. Well, that's good. had one of our customers that was delivering gas out to him, taking, I guess, Ron fills 55-gallon drums of gas and saves it for his tractor and his lawn equipment and stuff.
Yeah.
And his driveway is so sharp and narrow.
Drop the tire off.
Well, no, he talked the gas truck driver into going between the pond and the shed, and the ground was soft, and just boom, down she went. Back when we still had all the flooding and everything, and the ground was just saturated. To walk on it, it felt good. You know, it felt solid, but he took it and loaded. It was a tandem axle tanker truck.
Start putting 30,000, 40,000 pounds on tires on it, and it ain't that hard.
No. If I remember right, I think he said he had like 1,500 or 1,800 gallons on it. They're what, roughly 8 to 9 pounds a gallon. Adds up pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that was what the customer was concerned about, because it was leaning. It was on a slope.
Yeah.
Slope down. He was headed back out towards that street. The pond down below him on the passenger side, and the shed and the house up on the driver's side. Looked a lot worse than it actually was.
Yeah.
It came out pretty easy, which I was surprised. I figured it would fight us the whole way up the hill, but it didn't. Once it popped up out of that hole, it stayed on top of the ground as long as it wasn't trying to drive. As long as I was just pulling it, stayed up on top of the ground.
Up in age, and Grandpa's getting, he stays busy as can be out there.
Got a beautiful piece of property.
Yeah.
He keeps it up well too.
Yeah. It's funny, it was back Christmas, we was out there visiting with him and Judy, and he's been having normal health issues for guys, for somebody that's in their 80s.
Oh yeah.
And he was talking about his last doctor's visit. Grandpa's a retired firefighter, always stayed healthy, never, not smoking or anything like that. He really used to get out and run in the morning. He used to run several miles every morning, And the doctor was telling him, he said, "No, Ron," he said, "A guy your age, you need to start worrying about falls and being able to get back up and stuff like that." Grandpa said, he looked at me, he said, "I'm not really too worried about falling or getting back up." The doctor says, "Well, now you got to think, it's somebody your age, it's kind of hard to get back up off the floor, now." And the grandpa goes, "I ain't got no problems with it." And the doctor said, "What do you mean?" Well, Grandpa just crawled down, got down on his belly on the floor there, kicked his legs up, shot back up off the floor. And the doctor looked at him and said, "Okay, Mr. Moe, I think you got it covered." He said, "I can't do it quite as fast as I used to be able to, but," he said, "I can still get myself back up."
Right. Yeah, he didn't recognize me at first.
Yep.
Of course, I guess it's been a few years since I've seen him. I'll see him out every now and then, but he don't get out much.
No. Yeah, him and Judy, they pretty well do stuff there around the house, and when they do get out, they get out to go take a trip somewhere, go to St. Louis or Nashville or something like that. But other than that, they really don't get out and do a whole lot. Hell, he used to load up and come up here to the farm during deer season and visit with us opening day. He don't hardly do that anymore either. Here, 5-6 years ago, he bought one of them big muddies for buckeyes.
Oh yeah.
It's like a rhino.
Yeah.
And so come deer the farm and sit around the cabin with us for a couple hours before you go back home. Waiting on Dad to get his parts in so we can fix his rhino. We thought the belt was barking on us. Need a new belt. And me and a buddy of mine got out there and tore it all down, pulled it apart, got the belt off of it, got looking at it. The belt looks brand new. It's still the same belt that came on it in 2006. And that belt looks brand new. I mean, the numbers and stuff are still good on it.
Yeah.
And but at the same time, Dad don't, you know, if he's got to do any kind of pulling or any kind of hills, he's low it, puts it in low, and takes it easy on it. You know, he don't go out and tear it through the woods and stuff with it. But as we got the belt all off, we grabbed hold of the clutch assembly, pulled it off, and flipped it over, and you can see all the grease and sediment stuff inside of there. So it's in your clutches.
So it's a
about wore out.
centrifugal clutch.
I don't know how that works exactly on it. If it works off.
Is it a wide belt?
I mean, it's about like that.
And then
It's a V-shaped pulley system.
Centrifugal clutch.
Yeah.
The higher the RPMs, the clutch moves in and out based on the RPMs, and it changes the ratio
Yeah.
on the pulley, or by bringing the belt up or down inside the groove, it changes the ratio, thus changing the speed.
Right.
Somebody on the shoulder.
But they told us that this clutch is finally wearing out on it. I told him, I said, man, that's pretty rare to wear a clutch out before you wear a belt out on one of them.
Yeah. He goes past us.
Yeah. Guess he noticed his hoses were about to fall over. He ordered a new clutch kit. And then went ahead and ordered a new belt as well. Some new tires. As soon as that comes in, we gotta go out there and get his rhino put back together before deer season. So it didn't necessarily have to be done. We got my razor, and he's like, I ain't trying to haul a deer out of the woods in that razor.
I've hauled many of them out with my, I've got a little Bombardier 500 four-wheeler,
Yeah.
two-wheel drive.
Yep.
Works just great.
Well, we had the old two-wheel drive Big Bear for a long time before Mom and Dad finally upgraded to the Rhino.
It's surprising. My two-wheel drive will do really good.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a winch on the front of it, but I've never had to use it except for grabbing a deer that fell down in a valley one night, and we couldn't manhandle him out.
Yeah. Yeah. Between two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, the only time that four-wheel drive makes a difference is on a steep hill climb or mud.
It
That's
just
the only time.
gets you further out in the mud before you get stuck.
Right. And most of the time, hell, that Rancher I got, I leave it two-wheel drive for everything I do. The only time it really helps you on a hill is just that added extra 50, 60 pounds in the front end that keeps the nose down.
Wasn't so doggone expensive. I'd still like to try to drive one anyway, one of those Sherps. So
I just couldn't justify spending $24,000 just to do a motor swap between one to the other.
So that's me. I can't really justify doing a whole lot to the Jeep. We use it to go out in the woods, and it doesn't hurt a doggone thing.
Like I said, it being a 4-cylinder 5-speed, they come factory 411s in the axles.
I can lock it in, and I can go bounce off to the cornfield after they cut the corn, and if I scratch the paint, I ain't worried about it. You know.
Has it got any kind of lift or anything on it?
Yeah. Right now I got 33s on it. I'd like to go a little taller, but for what I do, you know, it's mainly just run around town and go out in the woods with it. That's it.
So that 4-cylinder, I wouldn't go over a 33. That's just that 4-cylinder just ain't got the low end balls to do it.
Well, like I said, if it didn't have a stick shift,
it'd be done.
It'd be done.
Yeah. buddy of mine got a TJ, 4-cylinder, 5-speed, and I was surprised with it, but at the same time, back when I had my TJ with that 4.0 liter and a 5-speed, and it runs 70 mile an hour down the highway, where my 4.0 wouldn't. And the only thing I can figure is it was the gearing. My red TJ had 321s in the axles, where his had the 411s with that 4-cylinder, and I had 33s. He was running a factory size tire, okay, that 245 or whatever it was, and if I was on flat ground like this, I could get it up right about to 70, and it would that was as hard as it would push itself.
I can't do that unless there's absolutely no wind.
Yeah.
If there's any bit of wind whatsoever, unless it's a tailwind, 55 to 60 is about all I can get out of mine.
Like I said, his with the 4-cylinder, 5-speed, and factory tires, he could run 70 all day long. Hell, I used to road trip back and forth to see family in Florida in the summer.
I can't do that. Not in mine. If I get a good headwind, 55 is all I'm going to get. And there's times when you can't even drop it into, or take it over into 5th gear. You got to leave it in 4th. So I try to keep it off the interstate. I try to take the back roads.
That JK I had was the same way. It was an 07 with a 3.8 liter and a 6-speed transmission, and it had the 321s front and rear also. And the only thing was done is I jumped it up to a 285 tire, and it was the same way. It struggled to run 70, 75 mile an hour. And then whenever I put the little 5x8 trailer behind it with that 4-wheeler on the back, it really struggled. That was when I learned that little 3.8 liter that they put in them JKs for a couple of years was also gutless.
For what I do with mine, I'm fine with it the way it is. Yeah, I'd like to have something a little nicer but
my next one will be I'll go back to a TJ, but unlike you, my next one I'd like it to be a V8 swamp one.
next one I get, I'll buy one already set up the way I want it. That way I don't have to mess with it, because I don't have the time. I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
This one's paid for. My truck's paid for. I don't have payments on it.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to go out and add a payment right now. Ethan, our boy, just turned 16, and he's kind of taken over my Dodge.
So I bought my Tahoe, so I'd have me a V8, something I can pull with.
Well, mine's got the Cummins.
Yeah.
And that you've got to go with at least the 3/4 ton or the 1 ton, which mine now is a 1 ton, but it's a non-dually.
Yeah.
It's a rare breed. It's a short bed, 1 ton, non-dually, extended cab, or extra cab.
Is it 2,500 or 3,500?
35. It's a 1 ton, 3,500, 1 ton, non-dually.
Yeah. I bought that Tahoe, and it pulls all right. I got that 16 plus 2 tandem axle lowboy Dove, 16 with a 2-foot Dove, heavy trailer, and my trailer brakes ain't working on it. Need rewired, and without the trailer brakes on it, I had about a 1/4 rank of wood on the front of it, that Honda Rancher 4-wheeler, and that Razor, and she pulled fine. She didn't stop real well.
Yeah.
But it did pretty good. But it sucks because I bought that Tahoe.
I'm just trying to take off easy without snapping the drive shaft or an axle.
I bought that Tahoe, and right after I bought that Tahoe, I started seeing all these 3/4 tons come up for sale for good pricing. When I was looking and ready to buy, couldn't find one that somebody didn't want $2,000 over retail for.
Right.
And now they're popping up left and right. There's one right now. It's an 04 extended cab 4-wheel drive Chevrolet 2500 HD with that 8.1 gas burner and an Allison transmission. 111,000 miles on it. The guy wants $9 grand for it. I'm like, God darn, I just paid $9 grand for my Tahoe. It's made me seriously debate putting my Tahoe up for sale and see if it sells before that guy sells that truck.
What world's he going after, I wonder? He pulled out and got his lights on and taken off.
Highway patrol, or was it?
No, city. There's one of their, looks like they just dropped one off and taken off after something.
Looks like he might be en route to something, because he definitely went after something.
Yeah, he's moving. They may have been going to, they go to all the medical calls too.
Yeah.
Who knows? Alright, hopefully they've got that flatbed out of the way and I can just pull you straight into the shop. And it's still sitting there. Darn it. Yeah, he blew a tire and ripped the wiring off of it, and knocked the lights out. No telling what all Mike's got to do to it. Alright, we is here. I heard my phone go off several times. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, you rock. I hate it that they force these updates on you. I didn't want my phone to update.
Yeah.
But it updates anyway.
Yeah, I did that newest update on my iPhone here the other day. And now I'm having to go through and deal with all the this is doing this is doing that now. This is going to do this. Do you want to continue to do that? Spend the next 3 weeks trying to get all that stuff turned off, only for them to get another update and start doing it again.
Alright, well, let's go see what they got going on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at the shop. Safe, we'll see what's going on with it. As always, thank you for watching, and God bless.